Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my 2019 New Year's resolutions. Okay, so I'm doing it a little bit differently than I did last year. So last year I did, what did I call it? 18 things I want to do in 2018. So a bunch of smaller things that I just wanted to get done throughout the year. And you know, some of them were super small, simple things. Some of them were more, habit ongoing type of goals, more similar to like the traditional New Year's resolutions. But this year I decided to do the same thing in a way, having smaller goals, but I decided to group them into 3 bigger goals so that all the little goals are actually working towards just 3 instead of like 18. So let's get into it. My 3 big New Year's resolutions for 2019 are to be happier, healthier, and more productive. I feel like in 2018 there were so many times where I was saying about, any number of things that I was talking about wanting to do. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Oh, like if I have the time and the energy, I don't feel like it. And I feel like at the end of the day, that's kind of, if I'm happier, healthier, and more productive, like those 3 are completely interrelated. Like if you're healthier, you're more happy and you're more productive. If you are happier, you are more inclined to make healthy choices and to be more productive and more motivated. And if you are more productive, you're accomplishing things that you really wanted to accomplish, then you'll probably be happier and you'll probably want to, keep going as best you can to keep accomplishing things and try to be more efficient, more effective, and make healthier choices. Hopefully that wasn't too redundant. But anyways, so I'll go through what my smaller little goals are within those 3 categories. I keep talking with my hands, but my hands are like down here. So if you see my arms moving like this, that's why, because I'm just gesticulating all over the place. I need like back the camera up, hold on. So under the umbrella of being happier, the first thing is I want to be less stressed. So making a conscious effort to, take time out of the day to be, relaxed and more, in the moment, not constantly thinking about like what's happening tomorrow, what's happening next week, and just, be at peace for a moment every day would be nice. I feel like I'm just constantly, thinking about things, constantly doing things, and, on those few moments where I do just actually like do something relaxing, just like, read, watch TV, whatever, that like in the back of my mind I'm always thinking like, oh, you could be doing something more productive right now. So I feel like I want to learn to like relax and have it be like okay. The second thing under that umbrella is to do more creative things and kind of like rediscover my creative side. Like I want to get back into, drawing or, making things. I feel like YouTube is really my only creative outlet that I have on a consistent basis, and I feel like, even with that, like even within that, I feel like I don't necessarily fully utilize my, I don't turn my creative thoughts into creative results, I guess, if that makes sense. Like if I ever come up with like something, a super creative idea for a video, I probably won't end up making it just because I'm like, oh, logistically speaking, how would that work? I want to make more time to, think about my appearance in like a non-egotistical way. Not egotistical, what's the word? In a non-narcissistic way. I feel like I constantly just like throw my hair in a bun and run out the door, and literally sometimes I really don't even have time to like look in the mirror in the morning, I'm just like so rushed, like go, 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 go. You know, I never give myself enough time in the mornings, but I feel like, you know, I'm not saying that I want to like, you know, wear high heels and a dress to work every day or something like that, but I feel like, you know, it would be nice if I feel like it would make me feel more confident if I knew that I was like walking in looking, you know, my best. Okay, so under the umbrella of being healthier, I want to eat more fruits and vegetables because I really don't eat fruit like at all, honestly. I hate to say it, but yeah, I don't. I'm not a fruit fan. I think trying to like make more smoothies and get back into juicing. Not that I was ever like super into juicing, but I mean, we have a juicer, we've used it before and we haven't for a while. So yeah, I feel like more like smoothies and juices or something I want to make like a, you know, more regular part of my life, because that's probably the only way I'm gonna get fruit into me, like actually eating fruit. I'm not about that life. Yeah, I just feel like I need to be more conscious of consuming fruit. And then for vegetables, I feel like, you know, I do okay, but I feel like for the vegetables that I do like, you know, I like zucchini, I like mushrooms, I like, I'm at a loss. Carrots are like okay if they're like cooked in the right way, or like Brussels sprouts, same thing, like they're okay if they're cooked in the right way. But I feel like it's the same thing with fruit, like it's just all about making a conscious choice to include those things in on a more regular basis. I also want to make a conscious effort to drink more water because I am absolutely awful at this, like absolutely awful. I am so lazy when it comes to drinking water. If I don't like keep a water bottle like literally within arm's reach of me, I will not get up to get water, like ever. I've literally like woken up at like 7 o'clock in the morning and not drink water until like 6 o'clock at night. That's like how much I don't drink water. It's like honestly bad. Now, one that is not quite so easy, but also very important, I feel like I absolutely want to start exercising regularly again. Like I haven't exercised regularly probably in over a year now, like since before we even moved to Arizona. Like yeah. But I know that's something that would definitely make me feel a lot better. It's something that I love doing, and I just never really like, you know, set aside the time in my day for that. And then something that I hate doing, but I think is also a good idea alongside with the exercising, is stretching. I absolutely hate stretching. I don't even know why. I guess I just find it boring because it's like exercise where you just sit there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I used to be like decently flexible like back when I did dance, and I've lost all of it. Like even just like sitting cross-legged on the floor, I can feel the stretch like in my thighs. Like that's how inflexible I am. So I feel like for both the exercise and the stretching, like 3 times a week, or 2 to 3 times a week is probably like a good starting goal for that. And for my third category of being more productive, I feel like I want to be more organized and more deliberate with how I spend my time, how I organize my days. So I feel like I only ever write myself to-do lists for the weekend, and I never really plan out, you know, anything that I need to remember, anything that needs to get done during the week. It's just kind of like if I remember, yay. I feel like I want to have a more established morning routine, night routine, and just kind of all around better schedule. And I want to not have to rush ever, because that's just something that makes me unhappy as a person. It's like, I just don't like being late to things, but I don't know, something about the act of rushing just makes me really unhappy. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, let me know if you guys feel the same way or if I'm just crazy. I feel like people always complain about, like, you know, commuting, being stuck in traffic, whatever. And it's like, for me, like, that was never really the core thing. You know, it's like, if I left early enough to account for having to sit there, or if it's like on the way home or something, it's like, yeah, it's not like the most fun thing I'll do all day, but I don't know, I just sit there and listen to my music or whatever. It's like, it's only if I'm like gonna be late, if I was like in a hurry and then I get stuck in traffic, like that's the part that annoys me. But it's like, if I leave in time to, you know, account for something like that potentially happening and know that I still am not going to be late, then I'm like, that's fine, I'll sit here, I'll chill for a little bit. Like, yeah, rushing just makes me so unhappy. I feel like I want to take time on like a monthly or quarterly basis to like reevaluate, you know, how things are going, not just in the sense of like New Year's resolutions, but just, you know, in the grander scheme of things, be able to plan out, okay, you know, this is everything that I want to do next month, or this is everything that I have to do next month, this is everything that's coming up next month, and, you know, or next quarter, whatever. I feel like I want to spend more time planning out my YouTube videos. I feel like, you know, when it comes to coming up with ideas, I don't have a problem with that, but when it comes to like, okay, this is the video I want to do for this week, and actually like planning out like, okay, these are, you know, the items that I need in order to make this video, these are the equipment that I need, these are the, you know, shots that I want to get, like that's always a little bit more difficult for me. And it's like a video like this, it's like it kind of made sense to me to write it down before I talked about it, just because, you know, writing it kind of helped me figure out, you know, how I wanted to like organize things. But I feel like a lot of times I just, you know, kind of have the idea in my head and just, you know, throw myself down and start talking, and then things are, you know, a little bit harder to follow, I guess. Or like when I'm editing, I'll think, oh, you know, I really should have like said this at this point, or oh, I really should have like done this so I could like show this at the end. So yeah, I feel like that's something that I want to spend more time focusing on. And then outside of YouTube, I feel like I need, or I guess want, you know, another project, I guess, to work on. So coming up with what I want that to be. I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind and just, you know, put all the efforts that could go into something else into YouTube. But I don't know. I just feel like I need another creative outlet. I guess that kind of ties back to like what I was talking about earlier, like, you know, making more time to pursue creative things. So that's everything I want to do in 2019 to be happier, healthier, and more productive. If any of you have made a New Year's resolution, I would love to hear about it, so leave it down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!